like I'm on the brink of something beautiful, or maybe terrible. I know I shouldn't ask you to be open with me when I have my secrets that I tend to keep safely under lock and key. I'm hypocritical, but at least I know we could be beautiful, or maybe terrible. Only one way to know. Only one way to know. Is this a yes or a no? Which way will it go? Only one way to know. Only one way to know.
Oh man, I didn't record any of that Hindenburg conversation. Fuck.
He was like World War. He was a pilot in World War II.
God damn. The guy who made the Hindenburg?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't think people had an option. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're a German
did
guy who
every
flies a
pilot.
plane.
Yeah, and
He
then
was a pilot for the Nazis, though.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah, that's
pump them numbers.
speaking of pumping numbers, let's pump some D&D numbers tonight.
Yo.
So, hey there, gang. Welcome back to the Tavern, and welcome to Abhaiile, where we love stories. We're back with the Disinherited tonight, who are heading northward towards their fates as the Legends of Abhaiile. And if you want to feel legendary as well, why don't you hit that dimension door right on over to our moderated Discord server. We got awesome stuff going on and awesome people doing that awesome stuff. And if you want to find that bad boy, you can get the links down in the spell description below and come be a part of the community and chat it up with the cast. And speaking of spell descriptions, remember, if you're held or stunned and you have meta magic, you can still be a significant problem with Quicken Spell. And of course, for only 2 sorcery points, you can trigger a recap. So, when last we left off, the Disinherited were making a hasty departure from the fortress city of Whitethorn, sailing high aboard the skyship Florence. With her hold bursting with skeletons and an iron golem, the skyship tore off towards the north, as a few miles south, Baranax, the Lord of Endless Flame, did battle with the heroes of Onstria and Archipelago. As the Heckraisers felled the ancient and great evil, the Disinherited found themselves locked in their own flavor of Mortal Kombat, as Tome and Melee decided to play Rock'em Sock'em with their various undead spirits. Curiously, Melee won, so it turns out that elbow grease just doesn't quite stack up to Eldritch Bargains, apparently. But
At least for now.
as you all put distance between yourselves and the Hollow Throne, Falcon Alder got warned not to venture too far from your weapons, as though you're high in the skies, safe you necessarily are not. As Griffin riders from the distant dwarven city of Thragador up in the Sundercloud Mountains have been decrying the Florence and her crew's heretics, and been pursuing the vessel across the Regency. And as the ship moved further northward towards Stellenforge, a scouting party of riders found you all, falling on the ship and attacking with ferocity and a proclivity for dropping people. Well, I mean, they tried their best, but the only ones dropped this morning were dwarves. So we'll bring it back in to you guys right around middle of the afternoon here aboard the Florence. And I think we will lead this off with a little something. Tome, you're going to get a message in your head. And it goes, "Hey, that's a pretty cool boat you got there." Any chance that you could get me a piece of that blue rock, I'll pay you. It's rust, by the way. And
Oh.
Hey, what you doing in my waters?
what y'all doing down there?
It's
Just very,
Walter
very
White,
bluntly.
actually.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh my, seeing some multiversal interference of some kind.
I've just discovered I'm going to start smuggling shit from my world into my Monday campaign.
Okay. I just shake that off like this. I hate it when he does that.
Tom, you get another message in your head. Rude.
Just silent. Don't say shit.
He's not spending another spell slot.
Yeah. Because I know how it works. I know how that spell works.
It takes 2 and he gets pissed off and quits.
Yeah.
But you guys have the afternoon to your all selves as the ship is making its way. Sometime after dark, you all know that they're planning to stop for the night to sleep. But right now you guys are sailing over the Raymer Road between Marglin and Windermere right now. You're making a decent time. You're going somewhere in the upper 40s mile per hour. It's pretty cold up on deck though, as you all are high in the air, and it is winter time here in the frozen north. But yeah, after the griffins have all been felled and the bodies have been thrown overboard after you all have taken what you wanted from them, you'll notice for the rest of the afternoon that Mr. Aldergott is not taking his armor off for the rest of the day. The crew seems to be on high alert as the attack had happened.
I mean, if I got a couple hours, I guess I'll pick a spell to scribe into my book. I took from that bitch Varel.
Which spell are you going for?
I want to be able to teleport short distances, so I'm going for Misty Step.
Just blows my mind that you don't have it already, but I feel you.
I know.
I mean, I can fucking fly, like, you know. So that's, you know.
Yeah, but still, it's a good spell to have.
That's why I'm scribing it into my book. Will.
The only good second level spell to have.
Yeah, if you're a wizard, you can afford to skip good.
Yeah, no, you
spells.
can. I'm not gonna fucking use a valuable level up resource to learn a fucking basic skill. like opting into fucking learning how to breathe better. Looks like why? But yeah.
Did you just say opting into learning how to breathe?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll breathe better. You know.
All right, guys.
I'm already satisfied with the level of which I can fucking breathe.
If you want to beat Tome, guys, polymorph him into a person. Because he doesn't know how to breathe.
Be like, I'm a real boy.
That would be terrifying.
He's just like turns blue slowly.
It's fucking.
How you doing, Tome? Okay.
He's talking. He's fine.
Nah, he's good. He's supposed to be that color.
Falls over, cloud of dust, turns back into a robot.
You guys just fucking watched. I was dead. I was actually dead. I was fucking gone. You ungrateful fucks just watched.
I think Hunter in the next hour is just going to pop out another. Actually, no, I'm going to have him train with his new hand crossbows.
Ooh, heck yeah. They are pretty nifty as far as not getting disarmed for sure.
They're just like, I imagine them as just like kind of like bracer type things, and so
the kind of art, the crossbow kind of folds itself along the gauntlet, and with a fist, they retract or expand, I guess, in tension, And then to fire it, they kind of the gauntlet bracer will lock into the forearm greave, and then it'll kind of steady itself. So yeah, they're non-magical, but they are quite useful, and when it's concealed, it doesn't take up much more space than your average gauntleted arm. So it's fairly concealable for sure.
Yeah, he's just gonna like do a quick just like practicing opening and closing them. At one point, someone walks a little bit closer to him as he's like extends and it just like juts them in the arm. And is like, I'm sorry about that.
Fuck, it
And
popped
so-
out.
There's just a couple times where he's just picking off some birds that are flying by.
Yeah. Roll me a d10.
Whoa, hold on. They just changed
More
the
griffins.
new dice interface on the D&D Beyond app.
500 griffins.
2.
2, heck yeah. Not very many birds are flying up this high, but you do end up finding a couple of falcons that are making an arc up to dive down for prey of some form. And you quickly discover that they make an easy target at the apex of their arc.
He's like fucking dead eyes them, like trying to steady it, see it, and then
Hell yeah.
oh,
In the middle of the
To make
country,
it
we
off.
make our own fun.
Yeah, we make our own
Go to
fun.
the-
You do what
go
you
to the bat
can.
tunnels in Austin.
see, my version of that was just going to Walmart for fun with my friends.
We did that too.
We did that, but Walmart was 30 minutes away.
Yeah. And 30 minutes of gas money away.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we started driving, gas was $5 a gallon.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Speaking of the bat tunnels, Finicky, have you ever seen the bats show up on radar?
Dude, I've heard of
No.
that.
They so those giant cave networks in like the hill country in Texas, right around sundown every day. If there's no storms in the area, you'll see a big giant plume of reflectivity on the radar, and it's bats.
Damn.
That's neat.
I bet Carl's.
I mean, I was just
back-
talking about going to downtown Austin. There's like tons of bats.
Yeah, this is the same.
And like all the overpasses and stuff. It's just they just hang out. So
Little
many
trick
of
the
them.
government doesn't want you to know. Bats are free. You could just take them home. I have
Not-
40 bats in my
Yes.
basement.
Not all of them.
At the
One of my favorite things about it is we always thought bats were really agile and like great at dodging each other in the air, and then we watch them on slow motion camera. It turns out they crash into each other all the goddamn time.
There's little
Surprise,
shitters.
surprise. That's how we find out that Tome has rabies.
I'm immune to disease. Suck it.
As
Okay.
we're traveling. Who rolled the travel thing that led to griffins? Was that you, Tome? I know you were really excited for griffins.
I was particularly excited, though. I think it was Cat. I want to say it was Cat.
It might have been me.
I'm pretty. I have a distinct memory of you saying that, and then Cat saying something. I don't know if it was I'm gonna roll. Maybe it was Will. It was between Will or Cat in my mind for some reason.
Okay. Well, Pixel.
I'm pretty
Roll
sure
me
it
a
was one of the girls
D10,
who was not
Pixel.
cat, it was Finicky.
Roll me a D10 picks.
D10. 2.
Two.
Yo, more. Oops, all Griffins.
No. No. I'm not going to repeat what the number was, but you know the number for griffins.
Oh yeah, those fuckers.
We get attacked by more griffins.
Yo,
Storm giants.
more corpses. I mean, what?
Oh
I'm
no.
so happy for this one.
Oh no.
A dozen storm giants.
You are.
Like, oh no.
I will tell you though,
That's the
as with that travel roll that we just rolled, one of the critters from the travel roster is no more. He is outranged.
Oh.
Interesting.
So,
The rock.
have an inspiration, Shala. Or Kala. You're not Shala anymore.
I am not.
Oh.
Yes, the rock, we have left his territory for the time being. So, real quick question. I know Arthur
Damn,
was
I'm really
playing-
excited to fight that rock.
Who knows what the future will hold?
I don't like that.
What about 2 rocks?
500 rocks.
So Arthur is out on
500.
the Arthur's out on the deck of the ship. Is anybody else on the deck of the ship right now?
What time is it?
A little bit before dinner time.
Yeah, I would have gone back to the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah. Cal would still be out there.
I'll be working alongside some of the crew.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
if you're up on deck, roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm too wrapped in conversation. I got a nat 1.
Yo.
Yeah,
Nineteen.
He's admiring the craftsmanship
19 is
of someone
good.
else.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That's a
22.
wow. That's
Are
a
we
19.
all doing perceptions?
If you're up on deck and you want to make a perception check, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
23.
I'd like to not
Reason-
perceive anything.
Oh,
I'd like to not proceed.
that's
I don't want to
totally
see
valid.
shit, Cap.
I'm gonna ask you a
It's a 10.
question then. Oh, it's a 10?
Yep.
Damn. I was gonna say, if you're not perceiving anything,
I don't
what are you
get to
doing?
ask you.
But
Trying not to hurl.
just like I'm staring at a wooden plank on the ground.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just the face inside this whirl inside the plank.
Just don't think
Staring
about
at
the
that.
12 skeletons at the bottom of the ship's holding.
Just having like an existential crisis of faith.
Melee.
Just go back to working in the Riven Coast.
Try not to pay attention.
Melee, you see, you don't see anything. But you hear something. Every once in a while. It's not even like an omnipresent sound or anything. It's just over the rushing wind and the sound of crew going to and fro, scrubbing decks and painting rails. Every once in a while you hear something between a screech and a roar. Faint and distant. And if the ship is flying in a this way direction, you hear it at first up here. And then slowly it starts to drift behind you as if 2 ships in the night were passing, as it were, but one of them wasn't a ship. You get the feeling that something large, narrowly avoided an encounter with the
The
ship.
sky whales.
It's always sky whales. When is it not?
We got sky whales.
Is it
Was
is it
it
too dark to
Invisible?
try to go see what it is? I'd probably
So it's
go ask around and see if the crew has a spyglass.
There absolutely is a and they're not even up in the crow's nest, but there is a lookout that kind of hangs out around the front ballistas and whatnot with a spyglass on his
Doing a
belt.
good job.
If you would like to roll me a perception with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shout at him. Hey, you didn't see something fly past us just now?
Like, what the
He
fuck is
goes-
wrong with you?
He goes, "What? I can't hear you."
Get that thing up to your eye. Ooh, a 13.
Jesus.
It is rather cloudy still the early morning was a flurry of activity as the sky turned red and rocks began to fall from it. And then shortly after that happened, thick storm clouds began to grow from the south and have overspread the entire sky at this point. So it's not necessarily that you didn't see anything. It's just more that you couldn't see anything, as the clouds around the ship are quite thick right now.
Yeah, I'll shout to the crew. Something out in the clouds.
Something on the wing.
Oh yeah, I
You
looked
said-
at
Mountains.
You said in the clouds?
At somewhere past us? It sounded like we flew past.
Want to go see?
I make a survival check on whatever this thing is.
It sounded pretty loud.
Let's go look for it.
Yeah, Arthur, go ahead and make me
Can-
a survival.
I was just gonna, fly up there. And
Does anybody
maybe-
have something that we can just like launch out? Well,
18.
Okay, real quick for an 18. Nothing that you have heard before.
Interesting.
I'm trying to double check that to make sure I'm right. Yeah, no, nothing you've ever heard before.
For Arthur, that's worrying.
I'm gonna turn to Adran just over my shoulder and say, Adran,
yo.
could you watch the Griffin corpse so that Nalani doesn't do anything with it?
I think Nalani's busy being sick. I don't think she's gonna mess with it.
Please?
I can try, yeah.
I
Okay.
gotta touch
All I
it and
can
do
ask.
something.
I'll activate my boots and hover up to the crow's nest and just turn to Melee and just ask, wanna check it out? Huh?
Are you gonna carry me?
Yeah. Also burn my last third level for invisibility on both of us.
It sounded like it was going pretty fast, right?
It did sound like it was going. I mean, you guys are going pretty fast for one, so it's hard to really. Yes, but it's hard to say if you're the thing that was going fast or it was, or both.
Are
I
there
think
not
it's-
lights on this ship?
Like the crystals have a little bit of a glow, but not like like
Okay.
an aura thing. Like
Do we have like I don't know, a bunch of rocks or something that we can like shoot out into the space? Like, I don't know if anybody has like a slingshot or just has a really good arm.
Apparently, I have a dart in my possession.
Well, I don't want you to lose it. I would like for it to not be something that is important.
so interestingly,
My thought is that I just cast light on a bunch of shit and we just throw it out there to see if we can light up portions, because it's a 20-foot radius of light, like 20 feet of light. So it's like,
that's such a neat idea.
if we could
Hey, you put
I
that
know,
on.
that's why I said it, Jake.
You cast light on my crossbow bolts, and I can shoot them.
But you won't get them back.
Rich.
I have
The fucking crossbow bolt.
Money is no object.
Like being a fucking upset about a fucking lost pencil.
Have you not noticed that Nalani does not like take loot and is very like she's careful with her stuff, unlike you.
Nalani, if you're really stressed about it, give me a gold piece.
No. I just want you to lose your things.
Okay, we're losing time. I just
Nalani,
turned to
I
me.
am
If you're
offering
okay
you
with
are
it, then
losing daylight
that's your
here.
decision. I'm just
It's
offering
do it.
ideas.
I just asked Melee again. Do you want to check it out?
If they want to get eaten, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we can try, but I think it was going a lot faster than you do.
Well, I mean, you have a spyglass, right? Even if it's like far away, you might be able to catch a glimpse of it.
You're a girl.
Sure.
I'll
Let
burn
me
a third
just,
level spell slot to cast invisibility on both of us.
Prepare some spell.
Yeah, in case it goes wrong.
I will
I'll
once
just-
again prepare.
Look at
missing
my
stuff.
goofy ass
Yeah,
cat.
I'll start
who likes to be
lighting
under-
up.
Oh, damn it. She got
So,
down.
You start lighting up.
I'm gonna start lighting up arrows.
Okay,
Cool.
so
I-
we have so many things to do right now here. I just want to like short
Have we-
recap. Okay, so
Have we
melee
taken a
and
short
Tome-
rest?
Not since the Griffin fight.
Okay.
So melee and Tome are invisible and floating away from the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dumb.
And Arthur and Nalani are firing crossbow bolts blindly off into the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the greatest day of my life. I love you guys.
Look,
I mean, if they're willing to go out there and get eaten by some giant creature, then they're perfectly willing to get shot at by.
or maybe we'll get rewards. You don't know.
I
Arthur-
don't. I really
Someone
don't.
out there granting wishes.
Somebody
Well, if you
might
don't know,
be-
then maybe
It wasn't
maybe, you know,
hostile before until we hit it
maybe
with the
dial it
crossbow
back.
bolts.
Why you gotta be a negative Nancy?
Everything about my life
Jake's
since
trying to
I
say
met you
something,
people have
guys.
been negative.
What's up, Will?
What?
Hey, Arthur,
Yes.
I'll give you a gold piece if you can ping a bolt off a Tome.
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
wouldn't
do
break my
that
concentration,
too.
so we'd still be
I'm
flying.
going to try and shoot at the general direction so I can get the shape of this thing without hitting it, if that makes sense.
Heck yeah. How many are you going to shoot?
I'll say 5.
Okay.
You're just slapping the
Um,
bear's nuts in this one.
Roll. Can you? This will be slightly annoying. Can you roll me 5 separate D100s?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a D100.
Can I actually roll 4 D100s because I'm trying to shoot Tome as well.
Oh no, this is
I'm fucking
this is
invisible. Good luck.
the D100s have nothing to do with the cloud thing. This is just Tome.
Wonderful. So here's my numbers.
Okay.
2, 71, 34, 37, and 30.
Okay. Sweet. Tome and melee, you see a glowing arrow crossbow bolt whiz by you right in front of you, inches away from hitting you. Okay, how do I
I was
want
gonna jump up and be like, "Careful, he's carrying melee."
He can't see
Just
her.
gotta.
These are invisible.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah,
They're invisible.
like, I'm just.
They're invisible.
I'm just like. I just turned to melee and I'm just like. Believe this guy. He almost got us. Keyword being almost.
They did say it might be dangerous out here.
Well, we are several hundred feet in the air, trying to investigate this huge unknowable thing.
Can I look around in the clouds as
Yeah.
he
Roll me a
flies us in the general direction? I heard
Roll
the
me a
noise from.
perception check, and then Arthur, will you roll me a perception check with advantage?
Is mine mine's normal?
Yeah, yours is normal, maybe.
A 7.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1, actually.
Oh, nice.
No.
Not 20.
What is happening to my screen?
Oh wait, don't you have the spyglass? Wouldn't you have advantage?
Oh yeah, if you give
Why
it
did
back.
the giant dragon just go
Yeah.
on my screen?
That's
Oh, on D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Is it
Yeah,
one of
because I
your-
rolled a nat 20 and then Themberchild from the D&D movie showed up. 'Cause I roll using the Themberchild dice that I got from because I went to go see the D&D movie in theaters. Yeah, I went to go see the D&D movie in theaters and it gave me a code that I
Oh,
could
that's cool.
use to get a free dice on D&D Beyond.
Oh, nice.
I thought Finicky was having a stroke for a second there.
No. I was like,
I do.
I was like, I know what everything that's going on Foundry, and there's no dragons.
I'm used to the sounds of like all the different dice, but like
That's a new
that was
one.
new.
This is awesome.
I thought I was having a stroke.
Oh,
Yeah, melee, don't you? Yeah, you got the spyglass,
Getting
right?
up there in years.
yeah. I would have held on to that. While
Yeah,
we
I
were out
assume you
here
wouldn't
if
have
they'd
given
let
it
me.
back to that dude.
Melee's not a giver backer.
Yeah.
I mean, if he asked
This
for
is
it, but he
mine.
was not even doing his job with it. So
No, he was fucking
Exactly.
shit at his job. That's why we have to
Wasted
fly
on
in the
him.
air.
Fair.
Yeah, so roll me and
So can
veteran.
I?
Yeah.
I'll slap a guidance on there as well.
15. Okay, and a D4. A 7 or an 18.
An 18, hell yeah. So I'm going to get Arthur's nat 20 out of the way first, because it's going to be a little bit more telling. What's your total with the nat 20, Arthur?
27.
27. Cool. Arthur, again, so the ship is flying like this, kind of a northeast direction.
Yeah.
To your southwest. At the edge of your visual perception range, you see in the clouds, this is the part where I lie to you guys all now, 2 large wings and a whipping tail disappearing southward. Mei Li,
Is that the rock?
Mei
I've got a
Li,
whipping tail, so I hope not.
Mei Li,
I think
roll
it's
me.
probably something worse.
Mei Li, roll me a D20, and I'm going to modify it myself.
You say it went southwards?
Yeah.
That's towards Antria, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Not necessarily, but is also. But okay. Ten from Mei Li for a total of 12. Is enough that you see something large in the clouds, Mei Li, that's going out of your all's range. Flying quite quick, but nowhere near as quick as the skyship. But you see something very large flying out of range. And just at the edge of your perception, your periphery, you hear something that doesn't sound like a roar or a screech or anything like that. You hear something that sounds kind of like sheening music in a way that makes you think of magic. You hear what you think the sound of a spell or something, an effect going off in the cloud bank.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
Probably
say,
to give a number for you, probably 300 feet beyond where you're at right now.
Okay. I think we may as well turn around. That it's something magical just shot off that direction. Faster than us, not as fast as the ship, but
Any details?
powerful magic? Or loud magic, at least?
Oh, so it was the magic that you heard wasn't when Sherilyn's Cinder Ghosts would use a firebolt or something, there was kind of a sonic boom or a sound of an explosion. This was more like a chime.
Chime.
And I
Interesting.
don't think Mei Li has been present when anyone has used this spell before.
The what?
The spell, the specific spell.
Roll
Oh,
Arcana?
Can I give the help action?
Yeah, you can give a help action for an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll give the help and slap on a guidance to go with it.
Total of a 9.
I fucking helped you, dude. Come on.
I
Like I
got
said-
that one on the other die.
Jesus.
Something that you've never heard before, but it sounded like
Oh, can I?
oh, go ahead.
I can minor illusion sounds, right? Yeah, I'll minor illusion the sound that I just heard.
Ooh, Tome, roll an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. I will slap a guidance on myself as well. Let's see what happens. Yeah, give me a sec. Because I never have my sheet out when I fucking in the exact spot where I need it. Okay, so plus a d4. Disadvantage. I'm probably gonna roll double nat ones. Oh no, that's a natural 17 for a total of 28.
Yeah.
Nice.
Magic is unique to the individual, or to the teacher at least, right? If that makes sense. You know, you learn how to cast Firebolt because the person who taught you Firebolt does it a certain way, and that's kind of how you progress, you know? So it doesn't sound like yours, but it gives you the distinct impression that it sounds like a much larger dimension door or teleport or something. Roll me an intelligence check.
Sure. I am pretty smart, but I don't know what this roll will be. I was almost in that 20, but that's a 7.
7. Okay, cool. Roll me a second intelligence check. This has nothing to do with that one.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's see. Time, it was a 19.
19. Okay. So you're not 100% sure why something flying and also with the ability to cast spells would be casting a spell. Unless maybe they're trying to get somewhere in a real big hurry and they're just using everything they can. It's hard to say.
Someone was shooting at them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is... but with a 19 Tome, with a 19, you're acutely aware of how far away the Florence has gotten now because they did not notice you all leaving the ship as you were invisible.
We should head back, but
Let me give you a little bit of additional. At current, the Florence is out of sight.
oh,
You should message somebody. You know message, right?
oh, I did not think to have that prep today. No. You might want to whip out that spyglass again.
Okay, what's that gonna do?
I see darkness.
I'll at least know what direction to fly.
Okay.
I
try-
can't. Yeah, we
Went to
can
the
both
ship where it's
spend-
like, Hunter's like, hey guys, where's Tome? He's been back a little bit.
We can each spend a die to learn sending until the next rest.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I can spend one of mine. I have all 8.
I was going to
I
say,
would because I have to roll. I have to roll to get mine.
if you would like to, Melee, will you roll me a d6?
Sure. A 3.
3. What? Okay. Cool. Good news. You're pretty confident you remember which direction you all came from. Spatial disorientation in heavy clouds is a motherfucker. You're pretty sure you remember the direction you came from. Go ahead and make me an advantage perception, Melee.
A 15.
15. 15's good enough. You can catch sight of the back of Florence's two aft crystals just going out of range, probably 500, 600, 700 feet away from you all, and booking it at 45 miles an hour, which translates to oh god, seems like a fun question.
This is a math question you just asked us.
Oh yeah, I'm so not equipped for this.
He gave himself extra work.
Seriously.
I'm gonna let AI over
If
you do this for
Florence
me.
is traveling at blank and Tome is traveling at blank, how long will blah 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 blah?
I graduated
I would
high school
just-
too long ago to remember how to do those.
I would learn Descending spell immediately.
396 feet per round.
Because I am also out of 3rd level spell slots and
Oh.
4th level spell slots.
So they're
Yeah, I have
going,
one left. I
they're
can do
going
it.
500 feet or 400 feet away every 6 seconds.
Yeah,
I would tell them to slow down.
quick, no Morris. I need you to send a message to Florence, I guess. And I'll send a sending that says Tome and I invisibly jumped off ship. Can you slow down? We are a minute behind you.
So, Arthur, about the same time, you're like, I wonder, he's been gone a long time. Maybe I accidentally hit him or something. About the same time, the door to Florence's
I start to
quarters,
fish out a gold piece.
the door to Florence's quarters burst open, and she yells out, she's like, Talise, stop the ship.
Yeah.
And you all hear a loud groan over the sound of everything from Talise as the crystals flare and the ship begins to the crystals flare and the wings tuck in and the ship begins to slow to a drift.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just kind of like, I'm going to take out some rope and just lash Bailey to myself so that there's no risk of them falling off. Just be like, hang on. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
Why are we stopping?
Why is it gonna
Is
be
there
bumpy,
something
right?
wrong?
Yeah.
Did we find what we were?
So how used to... I just kind of over my shoulder. So how used are you to flying at fast speeds?
I mean, there was on the ship for the past day.
At least if you have to, do that thing that you humanoids do, which is the retching. I can clean us up with prestidigitation. I'm just gonna start dashing.
Oh yeah. And while you're dashing back on this ship, Nalani, Florence is like, apparently my stupid idiot friend and your all's stupid idiot robot friend just decided to walk off the ship without telling anybody. So we're stopping so that they don't get left behind in the middle of the wilderness.
I'm gonna look at Arthur and be like, so is it that Tome is intelligent and that he knows a lot of stuff, but not so much wise where he has no common sense?
Yeah, that exactly.
Duly noted.
That's about right.
Look, that is my best friend in the world, and I would never say a bad thing about him. What you said is exactly correct.
Objectively.
Just move.
It just seems
Just
not
moving
very
it
smart
like,
to jump off of a very, very fast vehicle.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, this is... crazily, he has done stupider.
This week.
Maybe he just overestimated.
this week.
Yeah, I've had to stop him from doing stupider.
Good luck.
Is it more like just a curiosity as to what would happen if I did this, or
No, not
I'm not
really.
thinking
just kind of
whatsoever
I
sort
feel
of
like
thing?
doing this, and then
Oh.
he does it.
he really is a child?
Basically, yeah.
Even the woods.
You still understanding the world and how the way things work in it as well. You gotta factor that in there as well.
You know, I saw this woman one time and I thought it was silly at the time, but I'm starting to reconsider. She had like this rope tied to her small child. Maybe every now and then that might be a good idea with Tome.
You
Especially if he's
are
going to
gonna
jump
have-
off of ships in the sky.
You will have to do that yourself, because I like having my limbs intact.
I have a really important question for Tome, real quick.
Yeah.
When you land on the ship, do you uninvisible?
I'm gonna roll a d4, just my own personal one, real quick. Call it evens. I'm gonna do something mischievous. Odds, I'll just decloak.
All right.
Yep, that's a 4. So I'm gonna.
we can plan this while we're flying up there.
I'm just gonna land right next to where Nalani's at, and then just.
Do we hear him land? Because he's
Just
invisible, but
Wait,
Also,
you should
robot.
I can
land
also
and
float
let
to
me
the
hop
ground.
off, and I'll turn visible, and then I'm gonna say something to eat you.
Oh no, that is a pretty good one. Yeah, no. I like to imagine we've had time to talk about this on the way there, and I'm just like the only way I go for it is it's like, no, it'll be funny. It's like, you know what? It actually would.
Right about the time that you are talking
great.
about putting a leash on a child, Melee appears next to you with a leash partially attached to her, and that travels down and then turns invisible halfway.
We would.
is this like a sudden appearance?
We have
Just
like a
like,
minute to
boom?
get there, so I would want to cut it, and
Oh,
then
that makes
when I
sense.
hop off, I just have a cut rope attached to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's even better. That's. No, yeah, we would have had time to scheme about this.
Perfect idea, Nalani, in theory.
I do a deception check.
I just need to know if
A
I'm
deception.
reacting to a sudden, like, there's a creature out in the dark and something suddenly thumps behind me. Is this going to be like a reaction on my part? And now I have cast like, I don't know, Sacred Flame or Word of Radiance or just some cantrip real quick on this thing that's just like
Max level
jumpy.
inflict. Ah!
I mean, Melee, what's
Well,
your
Inflict
plan?
Wounds is a touch spell, so it's like
Anyway, I started blasting.
exactly.
What's your plan for Landon, Melee? What's your...
Just have Tome like hover up over the deck, and then I just drop off of his. Am I holding over your shoulders, or
I imagine.
I don't know how Tome would carry me while he flies. Honestly,
I'd imagine it's like I carry you like a backpack, like
But is Melee like floating in, or do we just see a random thing appear on the deck?
Yeah.
No, yeah,
we're
so-
on high alert.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have Featherfall or a way to fly, so I think I would just
Don't.
direct him to get down close enough to the deck that I can jump off, and
Yeah,
then when
no,
I
that
jump
sounds
off,
about
I
right.
turn visible.
I feel like
Cool,
there's
can I
no
have,
world. I feel like there's no world
Can I
where
just
Tome
have,
is.
out of panic, Hunter Jumpy shoot Melee?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna react to just this sudden like
this is why I'm glad. I'm
drop
not
in
the
of a
one decloaking
creature,
first.
right?
Yeah, I'm shouting at you as I appear too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was about to
Please don't shoot.
I was about to ask for some rolls, but I feel like there's no,
No.
world.
Yeah, that
there's
was-
no world in the world where Tome does not, like, with his ego, he's flying around in the Superman pose all the time.
No, 100%. Not with the arms out. Yeah.
Melee definitely has to like jump down, not yelling "It's me," but it ate him.
Yeah. No, she just appears and tumbles onto the deck and says, "Something ate Tome. I teleported back."
Roll deception.
Wait, what?
Can I have advantage on that?
Yeah, you can have advantage on that, and everybody else has to roll insight versus
What are we doing?
That's a 30.
insight versus Melee's deception.
God,
This is
I'm
fucking
not even
chuckling
gonna
to
bother with
myself.
that shit.
She's like,
Cool. So Hunter's ring of truth
It's absolutely true.
starts glowing.
22.
Hunter, you're safe then as well. Cal and Nalani, you're pretty concerned.
Or
Did you see what it was?
Yeah, could you even see it?
I'm just standing behind Nalani. Just listening to all this.
I was going to suggest that you jump out and scare somebody, but she'll.
Yeah, there's a moment where Hunter takes a moment, takes off his ring, holds up to the group and says, "Tome ain't funny. This ain't funny, Tome. Reveal yourself, all right. We're worried about you."
I stay
I don't know
quiet
what's
for a bit.
happening.
I love
And then
that
I
Tome's
just,
the bad guy, not Melee, for gaslighting you all up a fucking tree.
I just let out a sigh and just fucking like randomly appear right in front of Nalani, just like, "Oh, you're no fun."
Hunter's just gonna walk right up to you and smack you upside the head.
Yeah, can I kick him in his brass balls?
You do realize I don't have nerves, right?
Feels good.
This is
I actually break my own ankle doing it.
I'm.
Yeah.
Melee falls over laughing and says, "You should have seen your face." And then she minor illusions each of their faces in turn.
Yes, it
Hunter
must
is
be
just the most deadpan expression ever.
10-second Missouri
Oh,
story. Somebody at a party
come.
one time.
Always have a Missouri story.
Somebody at a party one time painted a bowling ball to look like a soccer ball, and drunk kid kicked it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a fun 911 night.
Yeah.
Back to the scene.
I
I'm
just,
gonna
turned
to the
to,
hospital.
I just turned to Arthur and just say bluntly, "You really think that would be enough to kill me?"
I don't know. What the? I don't have no clue what heavens kind of creature monster was out there. What if it was the Rock or something?
Look,
Yeah,
I don't
did
think
you
that's
guys
around.
look at it?
It was something large and very magical.
Well,
So,
yeah, that's
that's
most
nothing to
things
worry
are
about.
stalking us and trying to kill us.
even if
I'll
it
be
had
more
eaten me,
specific.
Andre, it wouldn't be able to properly dissolve me. I would just live in there for hundreds of years, and then eventually, if the creature dies, then I would crawl out through one of the creatures tend to have many orifices, so it doesn't really matter.
Crawl out insane because you've been stuck in the stomach for hundreds of
Wait.
years.
What if it like bites you in half before it swallows you? Do you?
Mm. Well, I mean, all it would take was simply a fabricate spell to, make me a new pair of legs. I do have a lot of materials on me, so it would probably just be a minor inconvenience for a little
Don't
bit.
you frighten me.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about your perceptions of your own mortality.
Well, I was alone in the woods for 5 years after people brutally murdered my mother, so.
Yeah, you turned out fine, huh?
I'm alive.
Fine asterisk.
Again, I'm trying sarcasm.
Yeah, that was sarcasm.
You got it. You got it, my friend. I
Look.
too struggle with sarcasm.
Look, I'm doing fine. We're about to go to the place that kicked me out of my only home for a long time. We're doing great mentally. Again, did the sarcasm land on that one?
Oh. Actually, I'm doing a lot better now that I've essentially avenged my mother. I'm in a great mood. I found my brother. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Florence
I
is
didn't
like,
say.
I would also really appreciate it if you're going to leave the ship. Maybe let us know so that we can not lose you, because it's kind of a big place, and we
thought somebody saw us.
No harm
Don't
done.
turn invisible.
You could tie him to the ship.
Ooh, we could. We
Would
got
not help.
chains.
I just learned how to teleport, so
He can
it's
just go
probably not a good
back
idea.
to working in the basement on his undead monstrosities.
Oh, I should probably be chaperoning them. Tank is he's a sturdy individual, but he's not particularly. I've noticed they've been peer pressuring him.
Honestly, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but they've actually been disturbingly helpful. Your friend over there with the lovely feathered hat, he got them all scrubbing the decks down there in the cargo hold, and it's as spotless as I've ever seen it.
Oh yes, that's the
It's like
advantage
that
of
scene from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Except they
It
can't
kind of it legitimately is.
Do you have
It is.
any? Oh, do you have any more tours for them to do? Because they actually love doing simple like that.
So do my crew that I pay. So thank you, but no, they're good. If I let my crew we can't have a breakdown of discipline aboard. We've never really had much discipline aboard to begin with, but
Yes, we can induce creatures that have don't get tired and can effectively work indefinitely.
oh no, I'm just talking about my crew who need things to do, or they start gambling and drinking again with your feathered friend, feathered hat friend.
Yes, I do see the hazard. Yeah, I'll tell them to. They'll be the ones.
While I
playing, the cards
love
and
you all
such.
dearly, I don't intend for the salary of all of my crew to be going directly to you.
Yes, Adran is very good at card games.
Oh, well, that and a combination of my guys are not.
Yes, he would absolutely clean them out.
Well, and also, we don't really have a fraternization rule on board, so I like them to have some money for me to take advantage of, too. Like,
That's fair. That's fair.
so, they got to get off their asses and do some work. Your friend that oftentimes disappears in broad daylight.
Right here.
You
Just
mentioned
a cloud went over him, and the cloud is over him, and then he appears again. Like, oh, I'm right here.
Arthur's just like glitching in and out constantly. Like,
Yeah, Arthur's just in the back rooms right now. Don't worry about it.
so how pressing is your all's timeline? You're intending to travel to Rivers Crossing, is that correct?
That is correct, yeah. We're personal business to attend to.
So, well, we kind of have a decision to make then, I believe. And we're approaching the point where we should make it as far as logistics go. If we continue to Stellan Forge, we'll be stopping there for at least 3 days, potentially 4 or maybe even 5. But then we could have you in Rivers Crossing the next day. However, the only other alternative to get there with any speed would be to and that's why this is the decision time. We would have to head for Sableford, and you could book charter on a ship heading upriver. Although I don't have an exact number because that's not my division, but upwater generally is extraordinarily slow because you're fighting the current the entire way. I don't know that would be a quicker option, so it's kind of up to you all. Additionally, we could drop you at Stellan Forge, and you all could make your way to Caldenstead, or potentially get on with a caravan or something. They occasionally go up into the north, although they're really not supposed to. And she kind of like taps her nose at Melee, as your family is the one that really likes going north.
Yeah, it's where Nemoros is from.
Interesting.
Really?
Hunter's going to speak up and says, I will take myself out of the decision making here. I know where I stand, and I want to get. Well, frankly, I want to get my revenge and come back into this town and bring the devil's power with me so I can burn everyone and make them punished for everything they did to me. What they did to you all as well for subjecting me to that mind control. But it is not my decision to make. I'm only one of, 6 people here. I would like to get there as soon as I can, but ultimately it's not my choice to make.
Fine.
So, if
Feel
we
like-
are... You first, Miss Lawrence.
I feel like if I'm not going to disagree with you because I don't know you very well, my friend, but it does seem like you might have a vote here by right, but that's I'll back up. She just kind of sits down on the floor and kicks her legs over the railing, hanging down over the door.
So if we want to be objective about this, the skyship in particular, that is a certain bet. Like it will take us 4 to 5 days, but
Depending
know
on
for a
how long
fact
the
that-
tournament lasts, yeah.
that once all that business is done, we will 100% be able to get to our destination the next day, the day after the tournament is done. That is in my mind, a certainty. If we opt to charter a boat or perhaps take our chances in the wilderness, that introduces a whole host of unknown variables. We might get sidetracked for weeks, possibly longer. We don't know what we'll encounter out there. And as someone who, and he turns to Arthur, I understand where you are coming from, friend. But if you want to get your revenge, you must, you don't do what I did. Don't blindly jump into things because emotions are running high. And again, I know that's rich coming from me of all people. But you need to be certain. Everything needs to be certain. And if we take this ship, we will get to our destination for a fact. We might encounter a bit of resistance, but at the very least, we know what we're dealing with.
That's right.
That's just my complete objective opinion.
What does
If
everyone else
couple-
think?
If a couple days will make the difference, then I'm fine with that, but I would prefer not hoofing it through the wilds if we
That's
can
good.
ride
I mean-
in an airship.
Don't know how long that might take.
Yeah,
If anything as well, we'll get a little bit more, experience with the tournament and everything. At
Yes.
least gives us a little bit more firepower to come in and, like I said,
Yeah.
turn this
Yes.
town to the
Solid
ground.
things.
Florence
Yeah,
perks
I
up
mean,
and she says, "Oh, are you gonna possibly enter into either the melee or the joust, or?"
I mean, hey, it's a tournament. I
Perhaps.
mean, it's a tournament arc. Every anime does those, and then there's just a little bit of nosebleed.
Wait, is this one I would have experience with?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know what sort of anti-magical measures they have? Is that detectable at all or known to the public, I guess?
Ooh, that's a good question. Roll me a history check just for shits, with advantage.
I was going to ask Florence, but I'll try to think of it myself if I can first. A 13.
13. 13's good enough. This is a yearly thing that you guys would do. Callan included. This is like rich kids crack right here. Is going to the tourneys. So Cal would probably less know about this because why really kind of, I mean, maybe a little bit. But they kind of live off the honor system. Most of Boreala is not a very magical place. There are some sorceress bloodlines, but there's not a wizard school. Any wizards are an influx from Onstria. So you kind of get the idea. It might be a little, if you're careful, exploitable.
Yeah. Yeah, tournament sounds great. Oh man, they have such good food there. These giant
Food,
cones of dough.
food. They've got the best. Like, if anybody, like, if you've got money to spend, holy shit, people bring out the best of the best. Like, there'll be stuff there from Centris. There'll be stuff there from all the way from Vestergaard.
So it's just it's just like an even more fantasy version of a Ren Fair.
Yeah, except here we just call it a fair. But
You know the movie A Knight's Tale?
Yes.
we've got novelty T-shirts. We've got door prizes. Like, I mean, the whole 9 yards.
Yes, this could be a good opportunity to strengthen ourselves for what's to come.
There.
Exactly what I said.
I believe this year there's was it Falcon? Come here, and he trudges over in his armor. Clop. Yes, Miss Whitlock. What was the what are the prizes this year for the combine? I believe the melee is a 10-year contract paid out in full. 1,000 platinum pieces, if I'm not mistaken, to the outfit of their choice. Be it, well, I mean, they always pick Blue Sky because why wouldn't you? But and then the joust is the same or a 500 platinum extension. And a combined victory over both was, oh, I don't know. It was a lot of platinum on a 10-year contract.
Damn. Okay.
But they also have an alternative for those who, for whatever reason, although I guess what reason would be you, for those who are not seeking gainful employment, they have some piece of land that is, honestly, if you win the tournament, take the contract and do the work. It's such a good deal. It's a lot of money for a very little amount of time served. Ask me how I know. You're looking at a winner here.
Oh, I thought I was looking at a knight.
Well, you're looking at a couple things. Not necessarily a knight, technically, though we do have a sort of chivalric code amongst caravan guards. Well, the civilized ones, anyways. But I have a good chunk of land that needs a terrible amount of upkeep and maintenance and repairs, and some coin to sweeten the deal.
Piece of land, huh? Interesting.
A free piece of land for what it's worth. No regency taxes.
I just immediately lock eyes with Adran. No taxes, huh?
I mean, it comes with responsibilities. People live on the land, need to be protected. Or not, I guess. I don't know. There's no government out here.
That land does interest me.
I do think there's, And Florence speaks up. She's like, yes, I do believe that there is a clause in the contract that it must be maintained as a way stop for... because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I don't do the books. I don't want to do the books. I'm never going to do the books. I think a conglomerate of shipping outfits owns the land currently, is how that works. They buy up parcels that are of potential value for logistics and offer them as prizes. It's quite the brilliant scheme, actually. I wish I had thought of it.
Neat. You have something to look forward to, it seems.
So, I guess we will be continuing on and not needing to stop at Sableford then. So we will be probably settling over Maraglin's outskirts on the northeastern side, probably for nighttime, if that's okay with everyone.
Charm.
We run a 24-hour crew, but we do not fly 24 hours. So we will have Marines on watch, though, again, for maiden voyages, this has been an interesting one, and I think I need to do a little bit of careful reconsideration before we put off again on restaffing, because some of our crew do not pay attention. Like Jeremy, our lookout, he lost his spyglass. Doesn't know where he put it.
What a
Oh
shame.
no, I
Don't look at me.
what? He didn't see what flew past us, so I told him to let me see it, and I looked, and then he saw me take it across the deck with me and put it in my pocket before I hopped on Tome and turned invisible. So here, I'll pull it out, and yeah, we were flying around the clouds looking for the thing, but
this guy walks up and is like, "Oh, Miss Florence, she might be right. I'm sorry, I've got a bad memory. I was up too late last night drinking."
If it's security you're worried about, I could have my children patrol the outskirts of the boat.
That would potentially be appreciated, actually, with the Griffin riders.
Yes, they like I mentioned before, they don't require well, in order to recover, they need to stand still, but they physically do not get tired.
What, Griffins? I don't think that's how they work.
No, Miss Florence, skeletons.
Oh,
Skeletons do not get tired.
oh, I'll take your word for that. The only ones I've ever seen have been completely motionless and not wearing, well,
Snazzy little suits.
that's one way to put it, sister. I was going to say very gaudy suits, but
I think they look charming.
I don't mean to offend, but I'm sure you do.
Yes. Very charming.
Well, every parent thinks their child is adorable. But no, I should, just through telepathy, I kind of just like collectively tell them, like, hey, once we land, you're on guard duty.
So, wonderful. Well, I'm bad at small talk.
Should also give my brother a good chance to stretch his legs.
Again, try not to let him upset try to stay down the center line of the ship. I know it's not very much exercise room or whatever, but
hopefully he could be able to get off for the evening once we land, correct?
we will unfortunately not be landing. Though I'm sure we could lower you down if that's what you desire. It's just way safer to keep the ship in the air for the night
Oh, I see. That's just fine.
The amount
Tank
of people that can
is-
actually fly, very low.
Knowledge when he is not fighting my brother is more than content standing still for hours on end. It's the nature of us constructs. We tend to be comfortable with mundane tasks.
She looks over at Cal. She's like, "Oh well, the nature of us Whitlocks, we cannot stand still."
It's very true. That's part of why Father started building boats.
Well, that and a tremendous amount of money.
Oh yes, of course, but that came after he started building them.
My mother was the same
He
way,
also
but with
turned out to be
alcohol.
very good at them.
Interesting times.
Oh, your mother sounds like such
Oh,
an
yes.
interesting person.
Really does above the table.
Yes.
And it's sad I never got to meet her.
She, you actually remind me a lot of her in many ways, aside from her rampant alcoholism, narcissism, and tendency to blow things up. No, I'm serious. Like, even when we were in the woods, just alone, she just, I mean, that was her number one activity.
Blowing things up.
Well, she got bored easily.
I was gonna say, does she get bored very easily?
Yes, it was. Now that looking back on it, it was rather frustrating because, well, my brother and I were more than content with, our simple daily tasks. She had to gallivant off to random distant settlements just to, I believe she used the phrase de-stress. It's a good thing we lived in a remote region because I have no doubt the authorities would be trying to reach her for question.
Hunter just leans over to Adran and is like, "Does that mean what I think it means?"
Unfortunately, it might.
God, I'm too
Derman.
asexual.
Derman, the dwarven squire, leans over to you, Adran, and he's like, "Does it mean they're fucking or fighting?"
Yes.
A little bit of both.
Hunter just leans over because he's 6'6" and freakishly lanky, built like a Tim Burton character, and says, I think it's both. Again, I'm too asexual for this.
The sixth love language is combat.
No.
Oh,
For your information, friends, my mother only loved one man. But by what I discovered in her diary, that is not inaccurate. The fighting.
Who was it? Jack Daniels?
I think the
he
Emerald
was a
would have been
paladin.
Mercator Brunfold.
He actually was a paladin. At least that's what she told me.
He was a captain.
Rather, how shall we say? I believe the phrase that she wrote in her diary was "dumb as a bag of rocks." Also, several passages followed by the phrase "Why did I have to fall in love with an idiot? Why? God? Why? God's why?"
Was there a lot of dots in that journal?
Surprisingly, there were.
Well,
Out of ellipses.
that goes to show you one thing.
I mean, just a
But,
lot of ripped out pages.
Yeah. She was not happy that I had discovered her diaries.
Honey, how she thrills me.
I told her it was just simple data cataloging, and she said that was not data that you should have access yet until you are at least 18 years of mental age.
Yes.
I did not know what that meant, but
Lawrence is like, "What the hell does 18 have to do with anything?"
That's just what she told me.
Fucking weird.
Well, my mother was, as you say, weird.
Oh, she was a foreigner, though, right?
Yeah, she was from Austria, yes.
Ah, weird customs. Nice stuff. Weird customs. Nice stuff. She points at the boat.
Very nice.
Yeah. Cool. So I've got a few things to get taken care of because we do have a little bit of business to attend to Talise and I this evening in Marglin. So I've got to get my paperwork in order. So I will talk to you all a little later on tonight. And Florence gets up and goes back inside. I love that her token is the boat.
A smaller boat.
That makes
on
sense.
top.
We should go find that guy we sent back here.
Oh, that's right. I did do that.
And either
remember
reward
that.
or punish him.
I do remember that. You know,
Tom, you did that to like 5 people.
that is indeed true. I
You wanted
probably
Eggy
should
to come
check in.
here. He probably didn't, but you wanted.
I floated the offer at least a couple times.
At least
So
he was
was the
honest
guy,
with you
I
and told
believe.
you he's going to take your money, but probably not go.
Yeah, I was more of a if you wanna, just floating the idea out there.
Honesty's the best policy.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh yeah. Yeah, in that case, I would I'd be down to check out the town.
Cool. Sweet. So, as you all make your way towards Maraglin, it is probably, I'm trying to think here in my head. Oh God, math. Why do you hurt me so? Probably be like 6:30, 7 o'clock, right as the sun is starting to go down, as you guys finally start to overfly Maraglin. From the direction that you all are traveling, you will not fly over the Valemore estate, but you will fly over the silver mines as you cross over town and land. Do I not have this map loaded up? Hold on a second. It's floating Moros up here.
How long has it been since we've been in Marglin?
I think
Because this was our starting town, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was indeed our starting town.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So it's been, I mean, we were here for quite a while though, so I don't know. It's been at least a year.
Oh, I mean, like, canonically.
Oh,
I think probably a couple weeks.
if somebody goes into
Yeah,
the
at least a month,
Discord
I think.
chat and goes into the campaign notes and hits types in Maraglin, you could probably find out probably over a little over a week, maybe just at a week.
Gotcha.
Because I think we were there on the 1st. We were in Windermere for Winter's Crest, which was on 4th Nithara. So yeah, just over 2 weeks it's been. So anyway, give me just a second to find the.
Yeah, and if we are landing, I will ask Florence if my brother could depart from the boat so he could stretch his legs a bit.
Yeah, no, that's no problem at all. I will just ask you to have your skeletons operate the crane.
And I will lend you them for the evening so that they may guard the ship alongside your crew.
Let me get those off of the screen.
As silly as they can be, they will respond to direct orders.
We didn't even have any art here last time.
Yeah.
You guys are. Let me find the Florence's token, and I will put her on the map so you guys can see where the boat's at. Probably up here. Top right of the map. like well, not in the city, so out in the woods. Is kind of where this situation is. And if you're all watching at home and you've never seen this map before, it was done by my very, very good friend Larissa. You can find her contact information in the description below. She is a fantastic map maker. I'll show the people at home just a second. When you zoom all the way in here, you can see these freaking tire tracks from wagons and stuff going down the road and everything. It's awesome.
It's pretty epic.
Heck yeah. But I want to take us back over to the boat real quick. Because as you all arrive, Tome, you're where are you at? Are you down in the bottom getting your boys ready, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be just like basically like in full like general mode, just like saying like these are your orders. Like, I need you like until I return back to the boat, effectively report to Calandra's sister. If you see anybody who, like any threat to the boat whatsoever, you are to open fire with like little to no parameter, like kill anything that attempts to harm this ship.
Dealio. Heck yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, like they will like temporarily. I will give control of them to Florence.
Well, she's getting off the boat too. Her and Tulise both.
Oh, then yeah. Then whoever is in command.
Falcon, probably.
Yeah, I'll tell them to. They'll basically do whatever. Just
he shivers when you tell
make
him
sure
that.
they're safe. Yeah.
Whatever you told them to do.
Anything.
And then, so to give you a play-by-play on what's going on with them, Tulise and Florence are going to Dimension Door down. They're taking Derman with them. He is taking a rope off the side of the boat down. And he's got his warhammer and a shield, and he's going to be their bodyguard in town. Does anybody have any place in mind that they want to go other than to find Tome's weird employee?
My orc friend.
I think Hunter is going to peel off from the group and go back to the Church of Nixus.
Roll me a
Pantheon place.
Roll me a religion check real quick.
At 12.
12. With a 12, you will remember that there it wasn't actually a temple to Nixus. It was
like the temple to all the different gods. I mean,
yeah, it was the 3-point harmony is a god to Lua, to Tormund the Rime Ward, and to Raykar the Sunblade. And it is it was Raykar's temple that you were in that Nixus took over with Lucafraction. But you are.
I'm going to go there again to see that if it can happen again.
Ooh, interesting. Sweet. Heck yeah. So Arthur's going to head off to the temple. And Tome's going to go look for his work friend. Who all's going with Tome?
I'll take my.
I'll go with Tome.
Yeah, I will.
Cal, Melee, Adran, Nalani, what you doing?
Is this the place that I first started off at?
Nope. You've never been
No.
here before.
Okay, I couldn't remember the name of the place. Since it's a new city, I think she should just kind of wander, not too far into the city, just like close by. She wants to just stay, closer to like that area and not venture too far into the city because she's afraid she's gonna get lost.
It's not crazy large. You're not like gobsmacked. I mean, you're still a little weirded out about the whole flying situation, but you guys are much lower to the ground now. And it's maybe a smidgen smaller than Tackor Harbor.
Yeah, no,
back
there's more
home.
grass on this side.
What's up?
I just said there's more like grass and nature on this side rather than like houses and things. So it's like she's been up in the sky and didn't like it, and so this feels more comfortable instead of like going off into a city or into a town. Just kind of like staying closer this way. Like I said, she doesn't want to venture too far into the city. She doesn't want to get lost, but she just doesn't want to like.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, didn't have the spoons right now to explore an entire new place.
I love that expression so much.
I had to explain what that meant to my daughter. Sometimes she doesn't have the spoons. I was like, you just don't have the spoons. And she's like, what does that mean?
Well, it means a couple things. It means you don't have the spoons to look it up.
It means look it up. It's perfectly apt.
Partly.
No spoons left, only knives.
Knives. Sometimes that's how it be.
Melee, interestingly, before you all depart, Nemoros kind of spins around and floats up and whispers in your ear with 1,000 layered voices and says, wasn't sure at first, but Veraxis is following us from a distance, but following. Or it's the world's greatest coincidence.
How far away would you say?
I can't say. I don't really experience perception as you do. He's far enough away that he believes he's beyond my sight. But I see far.
Who was Veraxis again?
Smoldering Hunger. He is the Shadow Pantheon ally of Kravis, the one that has been Nalani's been after. I didn't sense him in Whitethorn until Kravis was gone, but now he follows. Still far though. I feel it would translate poorly, but far.
Yeah, let me know if he changes direction.
Will do. I'm interested in what he's up to. I'm more interested in feeling my other brother's presence. I wonder more what Ariskar is up to. But I don't believe he is on this plane, oddly. I'm beginning to put a couple things together about our interesting predicament.
Well, I'm glad you are.
Well, it's recent. Ever since our encounter with Saralyn. I don't think we can feel one another, and I'm gesturing for the sake of gesturing. Nemoros doesn't have a hand. I wonder if, for example, I have siblings that are metaphorically with hands clean in this situation that I cannot locate. I cannot sense or feel. Only their presence through you all. But Kravis I could feel. And now I can't. He's not dead. He can't be killed.
Yeah, he was kind of tying himself more to this plane.
I wonder if I can only sense those that are bound.
Is bound what?
Like what
mean
we are,
by what I
or
just
what
said?
Cerulean and Kravis were.
Okay, yeah.
Connected.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I mean, if you weren't, would you be able to influence this world at all?
I really can't now. You are doing most of my work for me. This conversation is good enough that you all could, if you're around, you can hear as well. But I don't know. This is all new. We didn't. Until they started doing it, I didn't know it was possible. It feels dangerous. It feels risky. I don't know. But I'll keep you informed on what's going on in my head. It feels a lot clearer now.
Oh, good.
Yes.
We'll probably need that.
Well, yes. So, I will let you know if he deviates, and I will let you know if Eriskar appears or shows himself. He's usually not one to be shy. What's the dude's name that he sent back to Mars? Was it Churl Stonefist?
Chol Stonefist.
Chul. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how I almost remembered that.
I have, well, for whatever reason, it's just stuck in my memory because I think we talked about him for a bit.
Badass name, Skull Stonefist.
Yeah, too bad he got fucking picked on when he was a pirate.
He's an orc pirate, and y'all killed all of his friends.
But to be fair, they attacked us, so they kind of had it coming.
Yeah. Don't want to die, don't attack people.
Hey, yeah, exactly. That's Tome's whole philosophy. If you want to live, don't attack me.
Well, that's the irony,
Because
too,
you're-
because if they would have talked
just
to you, you became their all's best friends fucking 13 minutes later.
Yeah, but they didn't. They decided to shoot at us, so...
That's on them.
That's really much on the... I think I said as much during the end of that combat. I was like, you brought this on yourself.
All right, so I will drag
Sorry,
some
I'm not gonna
tokens
feel
out
bad
onto
for you.
this massively massive map. There's so many tokens. Okay. There. Probably take Barney out of the folder.
Did we leave him somewhere?
He left you somewhere. He fucking deuced out with you and went with the Heck Raisers. He went with you, Melina, and Scylla.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And hid behind a tree the entire time on the island and lucked out and didn't get fire breathed.
Fucking useless Paul.
It would have been funny as shit if you fucking, after all that. Anywho, so Arthur, you said you were heading down towards the 3-point harmony.
Yes, I was.
And then most of the rest of you are going with Tome. Tome, do you remember where you told him to go?
I believe I told him that he at the what's the name? It's not the muffled drum. That's a different one. I can remember this. The first tavern we stayed in. What was it? Shit, I should know this. My brain's too fried. Well, what was the name of that first tavern we stayed in? Anybody?
Remember if stayed in the tavern or if the tavern was separate.
No, I think we definitely stayed in that.
Did we stay in a tavern?
Let me pull up the.
We
thing real
begin
quick.
the tavern.
Yeah,
We did begin in a
he's done the
tavern.
thing.
Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna Google it in my notes.
I'm also going to the top of the campaign notes.
Margaret. All right, so tell me which one of these sounds right. So Brant's Tap House had
Brant's Tap House. It's Brant's Tap House.
because then there was Felix's place, there was the middle of it, and then there was the Gables, which is
Yeah,
a
no,
fancy hotel.
I knew it started with a B. Like it's the Tap House. So
I
guess I'll
wasn't
head
sure
there.
because I knew that they were separate because Brant's is oh shit. 10 seconds. I have a thing for this. Scenes. Figure. Foreground image. Upload. And good lord. It'll be annoying as shit. Sorry, it looks like a completely blank picture. It's almost impossible to find. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
And if I can't find it in like 10 more seconds, I'm gonna get. I almost thought I found it. I'm a gambling addict. We'll call that a refresh. Okay, cool. It's not in there. So let me just browse. Search button. All right. I don't know. So Brant's was somewhere. This was the Margrave's office here. Brant's
Where we
was
kinda, like, work
Brant's was, I think, like
I think it was down the road.
I think it was here. We'll call this Brant's for the time being, though. Great. So put you guys up that way.
Yeah, I'll just be sitting on my brother's shoulder as we walk through the streets.
People are freaking out. Not gonna lie. But
I mean, that's an appropriate response to saying two pimped out robots.
and Nalani, where are you? I wanted to mill around.
What?
Where were you wanting to mill around at? Just so because I've kind of got like I know what's around town, so I was just gonna like
You said the ship was like over up in here, right?
top right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you would.
So is this the only road leading inward over here?
Pretty sure there's another one.
This is
over
just like
here.
a giant wall, right?
Yeah. There's another one down bottom, but yeah. That's the only.
Yeah, I don't know why I would go way down there, dude. I'm just gonna go around this wall.
I mean, shit. You have the ability to
Yeah.
get through or over it. I know that for a fact.
No, I'll head. I guess east.
Gotcha.
Like
And roll
this
me a
way.
perception check though as you make it through the gates. Give you a kind of a vibe check.
Vibes. 17.
Vibes. So the main road through is wide. It's dirt and packed, and it is not muddy because it hasn't rained here. But big city. Again, Tekor Harbor sized and not unlike it. I mean, you're not really from there, but when you've passed through, you get it. You know, it's hustle, there's bustle, there's food carts on the side. Looking around the town for just a second, though, as you try to take it in, things seem to be quieter and more peaceful and more homey towards the sides, and more businessy and loud and people-y towards the middle. Is kind of the best way to look at it.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess going east is probably the best thing for her because it's quieter that way.
Right. So you kind of just, as you walk along that way, it's kind of like French Tutory style city, and well,
It's
something in French Tutory city turned my iPhone's robot ghost on for the first
Siri
time.
responded.
For the first
I
time
have
in my
all of that.
life.
Oh my god, that happened so randomly with my watch. I'm like, what did I even say? Hey Siri is on.
Well, I didn't think
Turn
mine
all
was
of that shit
either.
off.
The thing's a piece of crap. But as you kind of walk your way down this way, you see spaces where there's trees interspersed. It's nice. People have not necessarily a yard here, but a communal space that they can relax in and touch grass. Everybody seems, for the most part, pretty comfortable. You notice that there are maybe a little more than average, more than you would expect, Borealan town guards walking around with bright blue tabards, and maybe a little more armored up than you would expect. But and not all of them either, on your perception roll. Some of them look like your average ragtag Borealan town guard, but some of them, a lot more of them, look way more put together. But as you make your way along, really the only large things dominating the skyline are the large temple that has three large triangular kind of spikes, for lack of a better word, jutting out from it, as well as maybe a large manor house across the city in the distance. But
This giant lake.
giant.
Is this a lake?
It is a lake.
Okay. I was like, because it looks like water.
I can't remember what it is because I don't know where my
It's called lake.
A great lake.
Lake.
What
then
makes it so great? Who knows?
all the butter. What?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Where are my... 1 second before I cut to somebody else. I am trying to figure out who my people are. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So the rest of you sans Arthur. We'll get to Arthur here in just a little bit. The rest of you that go into Brant's, you find as it is after it's getting real close to dark. It is a bustling place. People are dancing and singing along with a very, very boisterous, kind of portly elf with long red hair. Not very many portly elves in the world, but this one's one, and he's got a brass instrument of some form, and he is playing loud and proud, and everybody seems to be loving it. Melee, he's not playing that great, but they're loving it.
Stage presence counts for a lot.
The large half-orc bartender, though, with a white tunic and a dark red rough spun vest over top of it, and salt and pepper, black hair, looks over and he recognizes you all and, oh, hey, you guys.
Greetings.
There was
Yes.
Tom and Salamander, and looks at Melee. It's like, I've never seen you before in my life. And looks at Adran, and he's like, and Adam, okay, cool. I haven't seen you guys in a while. First round's on the house. What do you be?
I guess anything strong, and I can't really taste all that well, so I guess whatever you recommend.
Well, I recommend that it's been a long winter. So give me just a second to see what I got in my. Hold on just a second. This is where we get really nerdy. Well, we've got a pale ale and we got a Marzen. Which one are you into?
I suppose I will partake of the pale ale.
Interesting choice. For the lot of you.
I'll take a sweet red.
We can do that. We get the sweet red, and we just sold out of the mead. We've got red and white for the wine partakers.
You said the other beer was a Marsden?
Yeah, that's correct, ma'am. Brewed right here by me. It's pretty awesome. And he looks over at you, Melee.
And make his wine a bottle.
Oh, okay. You got it. Kind of regret saying first round's on the house, and goes to start prepping your all the stuff. Don't make me a perception check.
Sure. Yeah. I tell my brother not to sit down in any of the chairs because he'd probably just disintegrate them. Perception. Just idly scanning the room. Nat 20.
Oh,
Hey,
21.
perceiving everything.
And perceiving everything, your guy does not appear to be in the room.
Pardon me, sir. Did another... I hate to... Did another orc come in here some days ago? I believe his name was Chull Stonefist.
Oh, Joel, yeah. And you all remember this dude, bartender's name's Tenarb Brant.
Yeah.
And he's Joel's got a room here. He came into some generational wealth, essentially. So he's been treating me to some of it, and I've been keeping his room tidy for him. He's I mean, I'm not his mom, but he's in most nights.
Is he in right now?
I don't think so. He usually rolls in out sundown. So I don't know. Keep your pants on, bud. You'll be okay.
He's a acquaintance of mine, and I wish to check in with him, so to speak.
Oh no, I understand. I pull up a chair at a table and keep drinking, and bring me to some of your
Sure.
wealth, and he'll maybe show up. Probably because he sleeps here. He's got a room.
I'm sure he'll show up sooner or later.
That's
There
what
is-
I was telling
There's
you.
much I wanted to discuss with him.
Oh, here, carry this over to your table. And he hands you a tray full of drinks.
Very well. Apologies, brother. You'll have to stand. He just looks at the chair. I'm going to support your weight.
Thank you for that too.
Yeah. Yes, I'm well aware. He is.
The place is getting
Subtlety
a
was-
little crowded too, as well, with him in there. Because
at least he
chunky.
At least he gets to feel included.
At least France is a nice enough place that he's not crashing through the floorboard.
Yeah, he just fucking like accidentally shatters the door frame walking through it. It's like, no, you gotta bend down, buddy.
Oh, they're a Regency establishment, so they are catering to a more diverse clientele. Yeah. Roll me a D100 Tome.
A D100?
Yeah.
Sure. That is a 45.
Cool. So it'll be about 45 minutes before old Chol shows up. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about or do in the bar till then?
Not in particular.
I have something I want to talk to Calandra about, but that can wait till after we get drunk.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you can't get drunk, Holmes.
I can watch.
Yeah.
I can watch my friends get drunk.
Wait for them to get drunk.
Well, if
Yeah.
you wait for her to get drunk and then ask her a question, that might be kind of entrapment.
Mm.
I just want to have fun before I talk about something serious.
He's going to ask you if you want to have kids, Cal. I'm telling you. To
Gosh.
Arthur, he did it to Adran. He's coming for you next.
But no, other than that, I don't. I don't really have anything.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys hang out. You guys drink a little bit, and about 45 minutes later, doors swing open and in walks Chol Stonefist. He's wearing his white leather pirate kind of jacket, naval jacket with the epaulets on the shoulders. It's much cleaner, but it still looks a little dirty. And he looks a little dirty. Big, broad-chested, half orc, or maybe three-quarters orc. Bald-headed. Now, the last time you saw him, he was shaven, or he had a full head of like dark gray hair, but now he's bald-headed. But you recognize him by his jacket, and he looks over at you guys because you're hard to fucking miss. Except for Arthur, who is
I hear.
probably getting sit on by like 13 people who are like seeing an open chair. Like,
Arthur's not here right now.
oh no, he's not.
he's-
Oh,
he's
then
a
shit. That makes sense. But yes, Chol walks in, and perfect time for me to cut away over to Arthur, who is making his way down a fairly busy street, as this is one of the other busier streets in town. Towards, and you see the looming massive 3-point harmony, big black stone building up ahead with the statues out front. Raykar with his spear held high, Tormund with his axe over his shoulder, and Lua painting a forest from her palette. And you said you were heading to which one?
Well, which was the one last time where I got to go to like the Gloomweaver section?
That would have been that was Raykar's in this one.
Yeah, I'll head into Raykar's.
The door open. It's this massive cathedral space. It's oddly for a temple to the Sunblade quite dark, as there's no sunlight to come in through the massive stained glass windows depicting Raykar diving down towards Abhaile from the sun, spear in hand. His body is just prismatic and wrapped in fine white cloth. And
I'm going
it's
to quickly cast a light on my holy symbol right now, just so I am visible.
And it makes an eerie play as you walk in past the stone benches that make up the pews in this space. As you walk in, your holy symbol of light, it casts out shadows that make fingers going up the walls into the stained glass. The doesn't glow, but the gilded solder between each pane
Got all the rest of it.
starts to glimmer in weird time with the fingers of shadow as you walk in. And as you the doors close behind you, they make the stereotypical thud. And the room is quiet. For just a second before out hobbles a who is in the temple today? Temple today is it's a I thought I was right. Hobbles out a one-legged tabaxi with a peg leg situation going on and a crutch under one leg arm. And a long beard, and he's kind of got gray-orange fur, and we don't have anything left to steal if you're here to pilfer from us, bandits.
Is that an issue you've been facing lately?
Oh, who's that? I've got bad eyes.
So...
Oh,
My name's Hunter. I came in here about 2 weeks ago.
good heavens, boy, you're scary. Holy shit. Give me a fright.
Get that a lot.
Things have been calm lately, but I figured maybe that was a ruse. I didn't know. Ever since the Regency guards have restored order after the pirates took over, but they robbed us blind. They took all the gold, all the things.
Heavens above. That is quite terrible.
Tithe of the Concord, they said, yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, it's... call it battle fatigue or something. How can I be of service?
Well, I was coming out here because last time I was here, I was able to reach out and make some kind of connection with the Gloomweaver, and so I'm just here to see if I can do that again. Well, this is the place where I first made my connection with her 2 weeks ago, and she's provided me some strange power in the time being, so...
Oh, my heavens. You experienced liquefaction. That is a rare occasion. I can only imagine. And it's a wise thought to come to the. Many believe that the shadow and light are symbiotic in a way. One cannot exist without the other, or I guess that's not really true, though. But in any event, it is light that creates a shadow. So, I see the logic. I'm sorry, it's been a trying couple of weeks.
I can understand that. And Hunter just kind of looks up at the glowing holy symbol and the massive, massive projection of himself on the very wall, a shadow itself creating another shadow. Finds some kind of irony in that and focuses back on him. Is like, I mean not to entirely take you of your time. I'm just
Oh no, you're
here
fine.
back to make an offer and make a prayer here.
Well,
Do you have some kind of collection box going?
oh, yeah, we are keeping it out, but if you were to be generous enough to make a donation, I could see that it makes it to the safe.
Hunter rummages through his pack and gives them 50 platinum.
Ah, holy shit. Oh, my son. Eyes tear up.
You see, I've had things taken away from me too, and adventuring was a way to give me back some of that. And so this is the place that gave me connection, gave me at least some kind of little bit of freedom here. Might as well pay it forward.
Puts the pouch in his robes. What is your name? I am Sun Priest Markeen, and you are
Arthur Medeiros.
Arthur. You will not be forgotten here in Marglin at the 3-Point Harmony. You're, I don't say this lightly, a saint for this gift. He just bows again and just... Oh God.
Hello, I am back. There was a moment of power outage, and so I had to quickly switch to my phone because our Wi-Fi is no longer working.
The storm's coming through.
Yeah, storm's coming through.
Yeah.
But Hunter will, he will say to the Sun Priest, and basically just nod and says, "Well, they can take, but there'll always be people. If you don't excuse me, I'm gonna make my prayers to the Gloom Weaver. I hope that I can get another little bit of..."
I will leave you to it then, my son. And they retreat back through a doorway.
I'm gonna give myself guidance for a moment, kind of channeling her power to try and communicate with her, almost like opening up that gateway there. And I'm going to roll religion to try and send out a prayer.
Go for it.
Yo.
Just for...
And I have... Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration that I have, just because I know I have shit religion. First one is promising. The total is 23. I rolled an 18 and a 20.
A 20. Hell yeah.
Bought my indulgences.
Nixus doesn't do that. She sells candles and has an MLM.
Oh God. Look, I think I think someone needs to make a warlock patron that's just like a multi-level marketing scheme of like, well, I'm a warlock, but if you get someone to sign up as a warlock for you, you get extra spell slot. You want more than 2, you gotta get more people in your downline.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
Who's your
A fucking
patron?
pyramid scheme.
Kelly from Los Angeles. She's like the worst.
The worst.
Oh yeah. I wanted to point something out to you though, Arthur, real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to ask a question first. What is the nature of your prayer? Like, what is your specific intent?
Just for, I'm going to reach out for guidance in the coming time for, don't laugh, Tome. I'm gonna reach out for guidance in having to go back to River Crossing and facing, and knowing what the enemy looks like, and that it's just me. I need to face him down and what that looks like and how I best guide him in the time.
Heck yeah. So what I wanted to point out to you was, you don't really need to roll a dice to send a prayer. That's just, man, that's something anybody can do. It's just up to the God whether or not they want to answer or have the means to. But here in this moment, in this dark cathedral, your glowing holy symbol at your belt flickers. And as it flickers, those fingers of shadow that go up the walls and into the rafters begin to move like claws. And it goes out completely and it's dark, which doesn't bother you because you can see everything. But
I am the dark.
The darkness kind of takes on that weird supernatural, I don't want to call it a red hue, but it gets crimson at the edges. And there shouldn't be edges, but there are. But just enough to tell you that things are odd. And slowly all around the room, in puddles of melted wax on the windowsills, on the stone altar that's been cracked at the front, in again puddles of wax because the dishes have all been stolen. Candles randomly begin to alight around the room and extinguish, and then randomly light again. Up in the chandelier that you didn't quite notice, again, randomly lighting and unlighting. And roll me a D100 real quick.
100.
79.
Yo.
Nice.
with a little extra effort, yeah. Sorry, my head went to a weird place. The darkness just kind of looms in on you. And it sort of presses you from one side. Not with any like anger or ill intent, but just a gentle coaxing towards the north. And kind of coming out from the cracks in the ground, you hear whispering faintly this feminine voice. It sounds very, very ageless. Say, sorrowful one is gone. We must wake the spark. And then your holy symbol flickers back to light, and the shadows return.
Can I roll a history of the sorrowful one in the park?
Sure, go for it.
Of what those are?
Yeah.
One by 6.
6. Standing here in this temple, though poorly lit with your dark vision, you can see small along the window bottoms, almost like Stations of the Cross. In the stained glass, you see depictions of the other members of the Pantheon, and as you mull over that thought in your head, your eyes pass over Eisen, the inspired thought, and it makes you, for just a second, think back to Tome and his
Arc of Light.
But you do remember, roll me a roll me another history check. This is different.
17.
17, much better. You definitely remember the temple to Eisen that you all went to. The priest said that he was gone, missing. Didn't know where he was at, not doing God things. But yeah, Sorrowful One, not something you've ever really heard of. It kind of sounds like a title for a shitty bard. I don't know.
I'll talk to Nalani about that. I feel like she would know. And with that, I call out to the Sun Priest, and I say, thank you for letting me use your thing.
He takes just a second, but he hopples back to the door. He says, "Oh, absolutely. Anytime. We are always glad to help those who walk in the light, even if it is the shadow of it."
Well, thank you. and he enters back into the dale.
Heck yeah. Well, it's nighttime out now.
Well,
Nalani, there's a world where you could be walking around about the time he's making his way out if you wanted to, but otherwise you could have milled it the other way or whatevs.
I mean, choose. Yeah, traveling that way.
Well, do you want to?
Sure. Why not?
Hey, Arthur,
what's the name of the
think,
god who was disappeared again?
Eisen.
Eisen.
ESIN. I am saying it badly because sometimes I do that.
The Spire? Was it? I don't remember.
What's up?
Thinking to myself.
I think there's a moment where Nalani is just kind of like walking back and she sees people just keep on like bumping into someone that's not there, and Hunter is just like, oh, he's like, that's probably
It's like like the T-Rexes in Jurassic Park 2 going through the woods, just parting the trees.
literally.
Don't go into the long grass. That's where Arthur. Sweet. So yeah, you guys run into each other. Not literally, or maybe, but
I think Arthur sees Nalani, and Nalani does not see Arthur, but hears his voice.
she's
Oh,
having a
hey.
stroke. You're having a stroke finally.
Jumps.
No, it's just me.
Say at night, isn't he basically invisible?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Why is everybody going invisible around here today?
Well, at least this one is not technically my fault.
I
didn't do this one on purpose. I mean, well,
Oh. Is that bad?
oh no, this is just my life. Is that whenever anything gets anything a little bit dark, I need to pick your brain on something.
I'll try to help.
I made a little pit stop at the temple. Things seem to be not quite right there. When the well, it seems like Ethan Thorne's men. Yeah, hold on. Let me. He casts a light on his holy symbol again so that he's visible and says, Ethan Thorne's men.
So you can do this.
This is the best use of light ever.
Just so he could do that.
Just so you could. This is better that if you're able to physically.
Yeah.
They came in and took anything that wasn't nailed down. Sure. In the 3-point hog.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there to with the raid cars to see if I could commune with the Gloomweaver, and I did. She gave me a quite cryptic message, and I wanted to see if I could pick your brain on it. You are more experienced in the clerical side of things than I am. You are more in the religious world than I.
I'll do this.
Well, more so my own, but okay, what do you need help with?
When I asked her for guidance in where I'm going, I felt the same pull to the north that I've always been feeling, but a voice kind of came out of the cracks of the floor And she said, "The sorrowful one awakens thought." And then
Sorrowful one.
and then I found myself pulled to, as in the missing god, the one that's kind of MIA at least in the
Right.
episode. I wanted to see if you knew more about this than I did.
Do I?
Roll me a religion.
And I will give you guidance.
Hell yeah.
Don't know. Oh,
Extra D4.
that's not roll.
You want to also give me a history?
Okay. This shit is not rolling anymore. What is happening?
Not good stuff.
It locked me out. That's what.
Oh. I rolled 2 rolls for me.
Oh, okay. It didn't show anything for me.
You're probably better off.
Yeah.
Your second one doubled.
I'm like,
Your second one doubled your first one. If that makes you feel
Yeah.
better.
And yet, if you added them both together, they wouldn't crack a toad.
So,
Hold on, it's still trying to like load.
You're good. No, you got a 3 and a 6. You don't really.
Oh,
I was trying to do the
Lovely.
math in my head.
something about history,
Oh.
and I was like, dude, what? No,
Well-
this won't even roll.
Everybody, if you want to log back into Foundry, because it logged everybody out.
Sure.
Wait, what?
The heads up, Foundry logged everybody out. So if you want to
Oh,
hit
lovely.
refresh before it makes you do it in an awkward time.
Yeah.
Before Jake's roll initiative, and then for combat we start next
Oh.
week.
No, I was
Right.
intentional about that.
Nah.
You guys rolled a roll, so
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight this guy in the tavern. I mean, I'm just gonna check his work, see if he was worth, keeping alive. Good litmus test to see what happens when I let people live.
While the Foundry is loading back in, though, and while you guys are having your little conversation of walking down the road, Nalani probably looking like... No, Arthur is invisible, that's right. I was going to say, otherwise Nalani's looking like a crazy person more and more. Just walking down the road talking to herself.
Right.
Um,
Don't mind me.
Maybe
So-
giving you a what?
While they're walking and talking, we will cut
I'm a
back
foreigner.
to the tavern to y'all. As Chol pulls up a chair at the table, and he says, "Well, I didn't think I'd be seeing you here for a while, sir. What can I do for you?"
Is he addressing me, sir?
Yes.
I didn't expect to be here so soon either, Mr. Stonefist. How have you
Oh.
been these past few weeks?
No, not. I mean, to be completely honest, kind of living like a king a little bit. You pay quite well, turns out.
Oh, that reminds me. 1 second. I just kind of rummaged through my bag real quick. I'm going to give him 20 platinum pieces.
Oh, he has a heart attack and died.
That's like if you just showed up to a random guy and it's like, here's $20,000.
Giant
Right.
Hey, my friend,
Publishers
I-
Clearinghouse. There's balloons. The news is there.
I pay my employees well.
So are we buying the whole town, or?
Not quite. I wanted to check on your progress. Have you been making repairs?
I've been helping out
As
where
I-
I can. I've been putting in work day in, day out. While the sun's up, at least. And while it ain't snowing, but yeah.
Excellent. Well, I want you to use that money to, add more employees. so to speak.
Okay, I can do that. I get some. There's plenty of people coming through every day on the road, so I'll get some. You want me to make sure they're badged, or do you want? Like, do they need to have a permit, or?
Doesn't particularly matter to me.
All right. How much?
If anything, I hope you.
What are we paying? And we gotta, be reasonable, but we also don't want to.
I leave that up to your discretion.
Fair.
After all, you'll be running this whole outfit while I'm not here.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
No,
All
it's
right,
better than what you were doing before.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I had to go back to my old ways just a couple of minutes. Back for the whole town got taken over by pirates.
Did you help defend it?
No, I kind of hid. I was kind of a deserter pirate, so I figured they'd probably kill me.
Oh, that is indeed true. Although you should know that Ethan Thorne is dead.
Oh,
It has been for a long time. I'll explain it to you later once we have more. In the morning before I depart.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Work out the details. Oh, where are my manners? This is my on my travels. This is my older brother. He kind of gestures to the golem standing next to him.
He looks up at it and he's like, I would hate to see the hips on the woman that gave birth to that.
That is indeed quite the joke. I'll also be, if you wouldn't mind showing me your... He was forged, my friend, but yes, I do understand the...
Call it what you want to call it. I mean... Gotta look
I will be
smithy, you know.
I understand. I would like to see your work before I depart, if that's not too much trouble.
Absolutely. We'll take you around in the morning if you're here.
Very well.
I could now, but it's dark. But I mean, I can.
No. You've most likely been done with your work for the day. There's no need for that. I'm a generous employer, after all.
A generous employer would buy me a round of beer.
Oh, well, then I flip him another gold piece. How about the next, however many that buys you?
Just so you know, this ain't the same thing. Except to order a drink. Cal and Melee, will you roll me a perception check?
Sure, and then I gotta take off.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to shut her down with this.
12.
24.
12 and a 24. Melee, Cal, you're doing whatever Cal's doing. Melee, you notice across the busy bar, sitting against a far wall at a table with a couple people that you don't recognize. All of them are dressed very nicely. One of them you recognize 100% for sure. He was someone your father dealt with quite often in business. Name was Count Huntsman from Port Umbra. And he doesn't seem to have noticed you at all yet, though. But we will pick it up here, I think, as night falls on the city of Marglin. We will pick it up here next time on Legends of Abhaile. So in the meantime, guys, keep telling stories because we love them. We know you do too. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
Right, see ya.
Stop recording. Night, Jill.